guys, good morning, TR here. Welcome back to my channel, Master of UDM. So today I'm going to be doing an installation video, a DIY video for the charge pipe, the boost pipe and the J pipe. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you why we're going to do that. So I'm just going to share with you a little bit about my engine. So, okay, this is the BMW F82 M4 2017 model, and it's fitted with the S55 engine. So this S55 stock, it comes with a 425 wheel horsepower with a 550 Newton meters of torque. But I've upgraded it, I've tuned it to stage 2 using boot mode. So now it has about 505 around that area wheel horsepower and about close to 700 Newton meters of torque. So that is crazy power, guys, and by having that, it's actually having more boost produced in these plastic pipes. So that's not good. In time it will tend to fail because it's plastic. So in today's video, I'm going to explain the process, the procedures, the technical requirement, how we can replace this to the new aluminum one. So let's check out the parts now. Okay guys, so here's the part. It's FTP Motorsport. Before that, I would like to shout out to Juan and Freddy from, what's their shop name? Monster Seremban, my bad. So yeah, shout out to them for hooking me up with these cool parts from FTP Motorsport. So I'm just going to share with you what's inside. So we have this lovely FTP Motorsport charge pipe, powder coated, so nice. So by the way, it looks like this. It comes with a very nice packaging. So these are all the clamps. I don't know what they call this, worm clamps, whatever. And of course the hoses, the two hoses. This is for the J pipe, and of course we have the J pipe here, nicely built. And of course the other boost pipe. So yeah, so before that, so this is the critical part. So this solves a lot of problems that I've read in the forum and also in YouTube. People having issues with this bolt. Hi Lala. So that's my technician, so she'll be helping me out. So here are the tools, and here is my assistant behind me. So she'll be handing me all the tools when we start working. So first you need a prying tool, a box socket wrench, 1/2 inch, extension box, 8mm box wrench socket, 10mm, and also 13mm. This is very crucial, a swivel extension socket, top wrench, and of course glove. And before that, you need several clean cloths to be put into the hollow, pipes. When we open, we don't want to expose them to the elements. We don't want anything to go into the turbo as we working. So that's all, and let's get to it. Thank you. Okay guys, so first we need to open this. Actually, you don't need the socket, just unlock that like that. First we take out this, we call this the plastic cover. Can you get me the yellow prying tool? Thank you. So this prying tool is easy to come off, just slide it in. Alright, it's out. These little buggers. Okay guys, so this thing is a little bit tricky. You have to wiggle it a bit and then just slide this thing in. That's it. Once it's out, just pry it out like that. Done. So that's out. Let's put it at the sides. Thank you. Okay guys, so this is the 13mm. So guys, basically there's 3 at the back, 2 in front. It's a 13mm bolt. So the front one, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit short. So just remember that these 2 front ones is shorter than the other 6 at the back. Alright guys, so once that is out, oh, there's another one. There is another one. I need, Lala, get me the smallest one. Alright guys, so after that is done, next step is to take off this engine cover. So there are a few it's locked into some rubber grommets, so just pry it out. We want to create some space for us to work, so we're going to remove this air box. So first we need to remove this MAF sensor, take out the connector. Right, that's out of the way. And then 6mm. Okay. Unscrew this clamp. Like so. And remove the box. So while you are at it, take a look at, you know, the cleanliness of the box. And I'm just going to put it this side so that it looks proportionate. Alright, so now we have a clear access to this charge pipe. Right guys, so now we have more clear access to access this to this Torx bolt here, and I need to remove this inlet hose, because some people can do it through the cracks, through the access, but for me I'll just need more space. So we need to take out this 10 bolt. So we have a 10 socket with an extension. So we are taking it out. I'm taking it out now. Get it out. Make sure you don't drop any bolts in the engine bay or you get screwed. Okay, can feel it. Then it's out. Take it out. Put it nicely. Okay. Thank you. So there's another clamp, guys. So just take that out too. Okay. Loosen it a bit and wiggle it out. Shit, I was wiggling this out, but this guy came out. So I'm just gonna retighten it. Beats the point. Oh no, just take it out. At least, you know, you can clean it. So 2 parts here, cool. So now guys, take a look at this. We can now see the charge pipe, the boost pipe. Actually both are charge pipe. So there are 2 turbos in this S55, and so these are the turbo. So these are the torques, guys. There's a hole down there. So what we're gonna do is just take a clean cloth and cover it up so you don't get anything inside. Okay, loosen these 2 clamps that's holding the charge pipe. Wow, it's very loose. So it's using the 6mm socket. Interesting part, to take out the bolt that's mounting the charge pipe. So I'll need 2 extension, 1 swivel socket, and an 8 socket. So okay, alright guys, so I've looked everywhere in the internet, in the forums, and also in YouTube. And of course I didn't buy the BMW ISTA or the service manual. I've always wondered what is the torque for tightening for this bolt at the charge pipe. So let's check it out. So take a look at this. So I'm at the Newton meter settings, if you can see. So let's try to unscrew this and we'll see what's the torque. I think it's about 9.9. Yeah, I think it's about 9.9. So that's sorted out. Alright, cool. Now we are going to unscrew this E10. Oh, okay. There's another one at the back. So this is where it comes in handy. We have this swivel too. Done. Okay. Alright, I think it's out. Yep. Alright, pop it up.
I'll hold that.
Hmm?
I'll hold this.
Okay. Put this nicely, yeah? Don't lose it. Okay guys, so now we have removed the E10 screws. We can now take this out. So there's a hanger, plastic hanger here, 1 and 2 over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift it up like that. And then gently pull it out. I think it's out. Really good. Oh my god. Guys, so this is like a slip-on metal clip here. It has a tooth or a teeth. So all you need to do is just lift this thing up and pull this out from its socket. There's like a socket here. Anyway, so it's out. So assistant, please put it where it belongs. I'm gonna take out this hose. So you can see here over some time there's oil build up. So yeah, so put this down. It's dirty. Just put this down. Put this down as well. Alright guys, so now we have exposed turbo inlet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cover it up with this clean tissue here so that nothing goes in. You can see that. So alright, we're gonna repeat the same process for the next one. So we have this what do you call that, plastic hanger. We're gonna lift it up and pull it out. So we have loosened this clamps. Now we're gonna lift it up like that. It's out, and we're gonna pull it out. Done. Right. So right. Okay. Let's take this thing out. So this thing's out. Oh, there's no oil, literally, on this side. Okay. So I'm gonna look into that later, but now there you go guys. The plastic charge pipe is out. So quality seems still good, but I'm just gonna keep this in the storage for now. Okay guys, so a quick comparison. So this is the new aluminum FTP charge pipe, and this is the OEM stock charge pipe. So what you can see here, so it's an equal length, but the big difference is actually the size. So it started off with the round inlet. As it goes down, it flattens. So for the new one, it's maintaining the size, the diameter throughout the charge pipe. So that means more airflow, more power, supposedly. Alright guys, so this is the other one. So this is the second inlet charge pipe. So it's the same size throughout the pipe. For this one, it tapers down. You see, it tapers down and it goes back to the same size. So less airflow, more airflow. So, and also robust, so less prone for cracks. You can see inside it's all aluminum. It's nicely built, nicely designed. Now, okay, I want to open the, oh, okay, this one. Alright guys, so here's the O-ring from the OEM. You pry it up. By right, we should replace this with from O1 to the new one, but in this case, we are given a brand new O-ring instead. So let's just use the new one. So what we're going to do is to just slide it in like that. Like so. Boom, done. So do that to the other one like that. Should be a snug fit. Alright, so that's done, and we didn't even need to use the O1. So I'm going to fit back the O1 to the O pipe. Still good though. Alright, so I'm going to put this aside. Alright, now I'm going to place this in to its socket. Like you have to wiggle it a bit, I guess. It's not going in. Not sure why. You need some lubricant, I think. I'm just gonna use this thing just a little bit. Just so that it's lubricated. I'm gonna try again. All right, okay. Now it's in place. What I'm gonna do next is take this screw. It has a washer, but I'm not sure why. Like so. There. And then just screw it in. Like so. Like so. Alright. Alright guys, so I've installed this new silicone hose. Make sure that it's clean and there's no debris. But you have to use, you can't wear gloves to fill this. You have to fill it using your hand. Then okay, everything is good. Alright. Then can place the clamps. Make sure that the screw, make sure that the screw is facing you so that it's easier when you want to tighten it up. Like so. Alright, so we are done there, and now we are going to get back to the charge pipes. Alright guys, so this is the tricky part, so make sure that you have some sort of a lubricant and oil or something to put inside this sleeve, silicone sleeve, so that it can wiggle it to fit. And at the bottom you can see that everything is aligned. There is a slight gap, but I'm just going to use back the old E10 screw. Like that. Alright, and we're just going to torque it to the specification of 9.9 Newton meters. Alright, let's do that first. Alright guys, I'm about to tighten this E10 screw by using a torque wrench, so I'm setting it to 9.9 Newton meters. I think should be good. Okay. I'm putting in the flange in, the clamp in now. Right. Okay. Short enough. Some lubricant. Oh, have to. Oh, before that, you don't want to leave anything inside. I'm gonna put back these bad boys in. Okay. Alright. Alright guys, so we're gonna reinstall this 10mm bolt holding the intake pipe hose. Okay. I'm gonna tighten that to 9, also 9. All right. To use a 6. Just lock it in place. That's hand tighten right now. Slightly lubricated. Okay. Should I take this out? Put this in first, like so, and then try to wiggle it in. Come on, man, come on. It's not fully in. Okay guys, so we have placed these two charge pipe in its respective turbo inlets. The new what do you call that, O-ring is a little bit thick, so it requires some wiggling in and some lubrication. So I'm going to reuse the old E10 instead of the new one that's provided, because I don't know, feels just right. It's not going through and through, so let's try this. Okay, I'm just gonna use a spanner. Now it's going in. Right. Okay, now it's time to torque it to the right amount of torque. So yeah. So whoa. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna hold there and I'm gonna torque it to 9.9. Okay. Done. Okay, now it's time for us to take a 6mm and tighten the clamps. Oh no, is it 6? It's not 6. What is it? What is it? Is it an 8? It's not an 8 either. Is it a 7? Okay guys, make sure it's aligned so it looks neat and proper. And make sure you place it at the very end. Okay, and 2.5 Newton meters, so let's tighten it. All right. All right. Alright guys, so similar for this one, let's torque it to 2.5 Newton meters. Alright. Okay. Check. Everything should be solid now. Okay, so remove all the cloth. Okay guys, before you reinstall the box, there's a rubber grommet that you want to fit it down here. It locks in place, or what you can do is, because you cannot see what's going on down there, so what you're gonna do is that you're gonna just clip it in like so. There's a slot there, in there, like so. Yep. While you are at it, make sure it's clean. If you want to clean it, re-oil it, whatever. So placing that back in. Now we're gonna reinstall this. Make sure this is aligned to the slot. Okay. Wiggle that in like so. So before we close up everything, make sure that you can see here. So this is made out of metal, but it has a plastic cover. So make sure you peel it off. We want to peel this off. It says made in Taiwan. It has a serial number because this is plastic material. You don't want it to be catch on fire when the engine is in operation. So same goes here, FTP Motorsport. So the nameplate, take out the plastics, dispose it responsibly. Okay, so that's it guys. Make sure everything is fastened. The bolts and nuts and screws, the clamps are tightened to its right top. Everything is well. And now we fit the cover back on. There's 4 rubber grommets. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 at the top here. Alright. So it looks good, it looks solid. Done and done. So now I'm going to remove all this aside. It's time to place it back onto 4.5 foot-pound. Right. Okay. Alright. Okay guys, before you torque it, make sure you hand tighten it and everything is okay. Alright, this is the strut bar that involves handling and also the balance of the engine bay. So you don't want to be messing with the top here. So this is the 10 to 12 pound foot. Wow, that's quite high. So I'm gonna use 11. So I'm gonna start with this one. Okay guys, there you go, a quick step-by-step installation guide for the aluminum FTP Charge pipe for the S55 engine. So just to share with you, once you install everything, start the engine, run it for a bit, rev it for a bit, so make sure that there is no check engine light or error codes detected in the system. So I've checked mine, it's all good, so that there's no leaks. But anyway, you just need to later on try to have a full check how it goes. I hope everything is good. And so there you go guys. So I hope you guys like my video. Like and subscribe if you like my content so I can make more videos such as this. Thank you. Goodbye.